All right, welcome Warrior fans here to the battleground for our first basketball action of the 2024-2025 school year. Coming at you today, your St. Michael Warriors taking on the Santa Maria Gators in their preseason scrimmage. We're happy to bring in the action tonight. Your Warrior JV and Varsity will be going tonight. We'll kind of don't know quite the format of what we're going through tonight, but we'll just kind of play it by ear as the teams kind of work on some things, get ready for the season, which starts in just a couple of weeks. We'll be coming at you again next week, another scrimmage. This time the Warriors will be taking on Central next week. But first, got the Gators. Warriors getting things broken down. We'll see who comes out to start things for the Warriors. Starting for the Warriors will be number 35, senior Josh Bertrand. Number 0, senior Sean Brown. Number 2, senior Brian Gales. Number 4, senior Braden Rodrigue. And number 5, junior Kai Harvey. We don't have a roster for Santa Maria, so we'll just kind of throw the numbers out there for you. But it's time for some hoops action. We are here. It's hard to believe, but we are at that point in the school year where basketball is getting tipped off. So join us here throughout the season. All of our home games will be broadcast. If anybody interested in any kind of sponsorship, just reach out. You'll see my information there on the screen as it's scrolling on the bottom. So reach out to me if you're interested in sponsoring anything for the basketball broadcast. Turnover right there for the Warriors to get things started. Warriors come out in man-to-man. Rodrigue, good cutoff on the dribble drive. Santa Maria being patient, and Bertrand is going to get the first foul of the year. Little too handsy there, reaching in, gets tagged with the first foul. It'll be Santa Maria ball, throwing it in on baseline, out of bounds underneath. The special teams of basketball, the out of bounds play. And cut off, and we're going to get a foul called. The reach in, I believe that's going to be on, probably on Sean Brown, I think. Shot put up, miss, and rebound tipped. Kai Harvey comes up with the loose ball. He's going to take it to the bucket, and the foul is going to be called on number 2 for Santa Maria. And just one shot. I don't know if they're working on a little bit of something. Gales gets the rebound, steps out of bounds. And knocked out of bounds. It's going to stick with Santa Maria. Out of bounds underneath. Like we'll be getting a wide variety of referees as well, as we got 3 on the court. Couple waiting to check in here, I guess, at some point. Loose ball, batted around. Santa Maria comes out of there with it, kicks it out. 3-pointer knocked down from the left wing. I believe that is Bryce Schilf for the Gators. Bertrand can't handle it. Turnover and out of bounds. And Cameron Robinson, I believe, number 3. Brown switches, reverses to the left. Little floater. Can't get it to go. Guess we're not keeping any kind of score on the scoreboard here. And turnover, Bertrand. And Bertrand commits another foul. Couple subs coming in. 00. Gonna check in for 3. It's like number 24 is gonna come in for the shooter. And knocks down the free throw. So Santa Maria going to pick up in the press. Good look for the Warriors here against the press. Kai Harvey bringing it up. Be interested to see kind of how the Warriors operate. Nice bucket there from Brown. How the Warriors operate their ball handling situation this year. Kind of what their rotation will be. Missing a couple of players due to football still going on for the Warriors. One that more than likely will be starting, C.J. Livingston, still out there playing football. Foul called. Be out of bounds underneath for the good guys. Brown fade away. Gets it. Good look in the middle of the paint there with the fader. 00 gets his pocket picked clean by Bertrand. Bertrand waiting for some help. Got it off to Rodrigue. Couldn't handle it, but got knocked out of bounds. And timeout called by the Warriors. They're going to talk things over. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, it'll be Santa Maria ball after thought it was going to be for the Warriors, but I guess referees changed their mind midstream. Kick out to the corner for 3, missed. Harvey brings down the rebound. Junior guard Kai Harvey going to get his opportunity to get probably quite a bit of playing time Rodri comes up with loose ball. Kai Harvey going to tee up a three and in and out. Brian Gales, good rebound on the backside on the miss. Brown step back three. And frantically, the ball is getting knocked around all over the place. And there's Josh Bertrand hitting the floor hard for the first time this year. Won't be the last that we see Bertrand hit the floor hard like that. That ball must have Vaseline all over it because nobody wants to be able to secure it. Just getting bounced around off the misses. Bertrand going to shoot. This is an area that I know the Warriors are going to want to improve quite a bit from last year. That free throw shooting. Beck Moran just checked in, had the ball in his hand and couldn't secure it. Moran and also number 7, Jacob Farr, checking in, both juniors. Three ball, missed. Brown at the board. Sean Brown going to try to take it in and called out of bounds off of the Warriors. Kai Harvey going to come back in. Block called on Bertrand. And he hit the floor hard again. He's banged that hip a couple of times. And he gets up really, really slowly. And it's going to be the tailbone this time. That tailbone and that hip banged hard on the ground. Need to get Bertrand a football girdle out there, some hip pads, tailbone pad. Penetration, 0-0. Gonna get foul called. Another player hitting the floor hard. And that clock's still running. They're gonna be going with a running clock. Be a free throw. To be the end of this period. Free throw is good. And that'll do it for the end of the first period. We'll be back here from the Battlegrounds, the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. It'll be Brown, Harvey, Cam Bowie on the floor for the first time, along with Jacob Farr and Beck Moran. Three-pointer from the corner. Rebounded by Moran. Pressure, 0-0 with the reach in. Just a little bit too much on the hand checking. The referees are not going to let that get away. Screen set up high. Brown pulls up three, misses it, and whistle inside. Push going to be called. I think he was calling that on Jacob Farr on a push down inside. Pull up, missed. That's the one thing that's going to take a little while to get going here in the early season is the shooting. Neither team has really been able to put the ball in the basket. Foul going to be called there. Sean Brown after the turnover. Between Moran, Farr, and Brown on that possession for the Warriors, they're playing a little hot potato. Nobody wanted to catch the basketball. Free throw is good. Sub coming in. Number 54. Sandball going to pick up in there. Looks like a bit of a man-to-man pressure. They're going to back off it. Pick up at half court. Harvey, nice crossover. Kick, Moran, jumper, way too strong. And Bowie going to get called with a block. He probably gets away with not getting a foul called if he doesn't try to sell the flop. That'll be number 9, Chase Evans, and Bertrand going to come back in. Bertrand still favoring that tailbone. That is something that he does not want to have lingering here into the beginning of the season in a couple of weeks. Still about 2.5 weeks away from the beginning of the season officially. Looks like it's going to be Harvey and Brown really controlling things, and Bowie gets called for the travel. Gale's going to come back in for Cam Bowie. Took that step before he put the ball down on the ground. For the Warriors, for the Warrior boys, they're not going to have a whole lot of action here at home. They're going to be on the road quite a bit. Coach Hart has decided to take a more tournament-heavy approach to the schedule, playing in 6 tournaments, knocked out of bounds by Bertrand. So our first action for the boys will be coming up not until their round-robin tournament, which starts on December 5th. For the girls, we have a opening season game coming up on November the 18th against North Iberville right now. So we'll kind of check our socials, check our website for schedules. If it's a home game, we will have it on. We're going to be putting up some freshman and JV games, so tune in. It's the Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. All right, we're back. The Santa Maria ball out of bounds underneath. Three-pointer from the corner hits the side of the backboard. So both teams kind of ice cold shooting. Brown in the middle of the paint, comes up short, but the foul called. He's going to go to the line to shoot. Again, this is something that the Warriors are really going to want to get tightened up, especially from last year, and that is the free throw shooting. It'll be number 11, Braxton Rodrigue, checking in. The youngest of the Rodrigue brothers. Brown knocks the free throw down. Bertrand knocks it away. Brown there to pick it up. Bertrand kicks it back. Sean Brown for three. In and out. Just can't buy a bucket. And out. Referee pointed to Sandoval ball, but it was 100% St. Michael ball. Gale's at the top of the key. Brown thought about stepping into that one. The guards for Sandoval, anytime, especially the bigs, put that ball down on the ground, they're looking to knock it away. Gales thinks about it, gets it partially blocked. He's trying to say he got fouled. 4 steps into one on the right wing. Nothing. Just literally nothing going in the basket. Foul going to be called on Bertrand. Bertrand going to get sent to the bench after that foul. Harvey in for him. Ball knocked away. Brian Gales comes up with it. Pulls it back out. Rodrigue to Harvey. Tees it up for three off the back iron. No good. And foul going to be called on Brian Gales. I'm going to reach in. And whistle call. Cambui going to come in for Gales. Block going to be called on Cambui. They're heavy on the whistles. If this is going to be the trend for the season, we're going to be at these games for quite a while. Braden Rodrigue check back in. 5-second call. Good defense right there for the Warriors. Creating that 5-second call. Comes the trap. They're trying to get it out of Sean Brown's hand as quick as they can. Bowie misses the little bunny layup. Braden Rodrigue, though, with the board. Going to the bank right there on a little turnaround fadeaway. Picked off by Brown. Crossover. Lay in. No good. No foul call. Lots of contact. But they're not going to call that one. They have blown the whistle on some pretty ticky-tack stuff, but they didn't get that one, and they're going to get that one, though. Number 20 takes it to the bucket. That's going to be on Rodrigue. Braxton Rodrigue out. Jacob Farr going to check in. No shots. Gonna run the clear out. Kai Harvey. Good job, Harvey penetrating in, dishes it off. Braden Rodrigue. So back-to-back buckets from number 4, Rodrigue. And a block going to be called. I think it's probably going to be on Harvey. No shots. They're just going to play it on. Brown, top of the key, throws it up well short. Probably not the kind of shot the Warriors wanted to get right there. And that's going to be triple zeros. Almost. Nice shot there. Thrown up by number 3. And that'll be it for the first couple of periods in the scrimmage. So we'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back, and it will be the JV portion of the scrimmage coming your way, and that is going to be big number 23, Agut Leak, the freshman, the 6'11 freshman. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Braxton Rodrigue, number 22, Tywayne Williams, number 20, Colt Edgecombe, number 19, Andrew DeBarbery, and number 23, Agut Leak. Three-pointer missed. Rebounded by Leak, and he take the travel. Agut just getting a little bit too wound up there. Missed. Rebound comes down to and out of bounds. They're going to say DeBarbery was out of bounds. Four freshmen out there. Andrew DeBarberis, Tywayne Williams, Agut Leak, and Colt Edgecombe, all freshmen out there on the floor for the Warriors. And then the one sophomore, Braxton Rodrigue. Rodrigue picks it off into the open court and lays it in. Good job by Rodrigue. Good communication from the Warriors. Three-pointer missed. I think Edgecombe had the ball, got it knocked away. There'll be a foul called on the Warriors. There'll be a free throw for the Gators. Misses it. Good box out there from Tywayne Williams. And Agut just kind of throws it up the court. Needs to catch it, chin it, make a good pass. Edgecombe. DeBarbery, nobody on him. He takes the three off the back iron. Nice rebound by Edgecombe. And Agut couldn't come up with it, but it went off the foot of the Gator player, the defender. Inside, Agut misses the layup, but gets fouled. And Agut misses the free throw. Tywayne Williams ripped it out of the Gator player hand, but it was called jump ball. It'll be St. Michael ball. The Barbarous steps back, short on the three. Rebound coming to the Gators. Knocked away. Edgecombe comes up with the loose ball. Dishes it. Andrew DeBarbaris with the lay-in. Freshman to freshman. Couple of subs about to come in. Rodriguez strips it. Tywayne Williams decides to float it. Too strong. He got caught in between pass or shoot, but he got in the air and it just was too late. Inside, Agut spins, misses, goes up, and gets the lay-in, and the foul going to be called on the floor, literally on the floor. Number 54, who was laying on his backside, got called with the foul. Couple of subs for the Warriors will be number 14, Jaden Skipper. And number 13, Big Nick, Nicholas Nathan. Kick to the corner, and Gators knock it down. Still running with that pressure. Edgecombe gonna run the point. Rodriguez for three, too strong. Warriors have not been able to knock it down from downtown tonight. The Barbarous in the lane, little short jumper. Barbarous comes up with the loose ball. Goes saved by Ang, and the carry gonna get the turnover. Turnover. And carry, you don't see that called too often here in the high school game. Rodriguez gonna get hit with the reach in. The hold, as they say. Technically the call. Edgecombe comes up with it. Looking ahead. Andrew DeBarbary in the corner, knocks it down. I do believe you're going to be seeing Andrew probably get a little varsity time at some point during the season. Nice move right there by number 42 for the Gators. Got in the paint, threw up the floater over Big Nick. Barber, baseline jumper, knocks it down. Floater missed. Big Nick comes down with it. That's the last thing you want to do as a big man like that. Nicholas Nathan, about 6'3", don't want to bring that ball down to your waist where the smaller guys have a better shot at getting to it. Just keep it up high. Make them reach. Richie Aiken in. Along with Jared Stinson, or as they call him, Sticks, checking the game as well. Rodri got caught, baseline. Sticks with the J. Aiken good cutoff on the dribble drive. Turn around from number 44, misses it. Battle for it. Aiken gets pushed. Good job on the loose ball there by number 33, Aiken. Maddox Watson coming on the floor. For the first time for the Warriors. Now you got all sophomores out there. Sticks gets it knocked away. And he gets on the floor, tries to get it back, and foul going to be called. That's going to be Rodri reaching in. He was okay until he kind of slapped down on that arm. And that'll be the end of the third. So we'll be back with another quarter, another period here in just a few minutes. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All righty, we are back with Varsity back on the court. It'll be the starters, be Bertrand, Harvey, Rodrigue, Brown, and Gales. Thanks for tuning in here for the scrimmage tonight. This was supposed to be over at Sandomal, but due to a unfortunate scheduling conflict with a volleyball game going on over at the Golden Dome over there on the campus of Sandomal, they had to move the scrimmage here. We are glad they did because we get to put this thing on the Warrior Broadcast Network. And I get to come up here and talk about hoops for the first time this year. Foul going to be called. Nope, jump ball going to be called. Again, join us back here at the Battleground next on Monday, as the Warriors will be scrimmaging Central. Bertrand kicks it. Gales for three. Too strong. Warriors just not been able to buy one from downtown. Brown with good offensive rebound. Cannot get it to go. The loose ball picked up by the Warriors. Lots of contact, no calls. And thrown off of Gales. And got a brief timeout. And we'll take a timeout here as both teams are kind of conferring with their clubs. We'll be back as the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. This thing's got a little bit physical out there on the court. Trying to save some of that contact for the gridiron. Speaking of Warriors, senior night and foul going to be called on Gales down here in the near corner. Senior night for the Warriors on the football field Friday at Olympia. Be the last regular season home game from Olympia before we open up Warrior Stadium next year. We'll finally be at home on campus for football games from here on out. Brown spin, can't get it to go. Still just can't buy anything. Couple good looks, that's going to be a travel. That was an obvious travel. Number two's trying to argue the call, but pretty obvious. Sideline out of bounds. And Bertrand got his pocket picked and lays it in. 0-0 all over him. Warriors been a little sloppy with the ball at times. It's pressure from Sandoval. This will be something that you're going to see from a lot of teams against the Warriors until they prove that they're going to be able to kind of move the ball enough and find enough scorers. That's going to be kind of the key for the Warriors, is where are they going to get the scoring from. We know Sean Brown can put the ball in the basket, but who else is going to be able to do it? And that's a reach in. Subs like Sticks, number 12, Jared Stinson, and number 7, Jacob Farr are going to check in. We could see a couple of the JV guys mixing in a little bit here with the varsity. Foul called on number 4, a little hand check. Looks like that is gonna be something the referee is gonna be right on a lot this year, is those hand check fouls. They're gonna let you get away with a little bit, but gonna be a limit. And another turnover for the Warriors. Up ahead and lost on the dribble. Screen set. Brown banks it in. Contact, no foul called though. And tipped out of bounds off the Warriors. Couple subs for the Gators. Again, big shout out to those of you watching out there, especially my broadcast partner on Friday and some Thursday nights, Mr. Jeffrey Vaccaro. Thanks for tuning in there, Coach. And the three knocked down, but foul called on the floor. Kick out. That's going to be a foul on Sticks. Brown, pull up, miss. Gales comes up with a loose ball, far. Like he got contacted, but no foul called there. Back on the other end. Foul called. Like we're going to get some shots. Sean Brown knocks down the free throw. Beck Moran just checked back in for the Warriors. And Moran gonna get called for a little push. Knocked away by Moran. Brown can't make the layup. Got a little bit of contact there and jump ball. Neither team is lacking the physicality tonight. Both teams have been very, very, very active all night. Lots of pushing, lots of shoving, lots of reaching, lots of little extracurricular things. Referees kind of letting them get away with some, kind of letting them not get away with some. So we'll see how that flows into the season. Bertrand kicks to the corner, far with the three, misses it. Brown, nice pump fake, pulls up baseline, knocks it down, and gets fouled. Good move by Sean Brown. Good pump fake off the three-point line. Little pull-up jumper from the short corner. Stripped, and then thrown off. Tried to throw it off of Gales, and then Gales got it off of number 4. Big collision there. Bertrand gets all the way to the bucket. Coach Travis Usey for the Gators is trying to call for a trip there. Moran may have stuck his knee out a little bit, causing number 34 to hit the ground. Corner, 3, knocked it down from the Gators. Warriors got a little out of position, and that'll do it. See if we go back to a JV period here or not, but we'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. We're going to roll out with a little more varsity. It'll be Sean Brown, Kai Harvey, Cam Bowie, Chase Evans, and Braden Rodrigue for the Warriors. Rodrigue for three, knocks it down. Braden Rodrigue buries it. All the way to the bucket for number 12, and timeout called. We'll be back. The Warrior Broadcast Network. And we are back. Kai Harvey running it for the Warriors. The point. Sean Brown puts it up, knocks it down. First one for the Warriors. Second one, rather. Back-to-back threes. Braden Rodrigue just knocked down a triple. And a little short. Cam Bowie grabs a loose ball. Foul gonna be called on the Gators. Looks like the Gators game gonna be this pressure game. They're not an extraordinarily tall team. It looks like they're gonna rely a lot on some quickness, that pressure. Full court. Brown kicks it. Bowie cut off. Kai Harvey, nice drive, and fouled. Was blocked, but number 34, as he's coming down, came right across the chest of Kai Harvey. Got hit with the foul. Good contest. He got the block. The follow-through got him. Harvey hits the free throw. Free throws, free throws, free throws. Warriors are going to have to capitalize at the free throw line. And that's going to be a hold there on Rodrigue. Good move by 12 under the bucket. Got Harvey up in the air. He was able to get positioning. Harvey beats the pressure. Tried to hand it off to Cam Bowie. Knocked out of bounds off number 4. Couple of subs for the Gators. Foul on 0-0. Subs for the Warriors. Going to be Gales, Bertrand, Agut, and Andrew DeBarbaris. A little bit of mixing in of some JV guys. Barber is on the back door. Off the side of the backboard, but it was tipped by the Gators. Knocked out of bounds. Warrior ball. Foul going to be called. 0-0 ripped through the arms of Sean Brown there. The Barbarous had Brown in the corner off the initial cut, but decided to look for some more action underneath. Inside, Agut, turn around, tried to go off the backboard, couldn't hit it, and the Barbarous hitting the floor. Jump ball going to be called. It's going to be to the Warriors. Timeout, Warriors. We'll be back. All right, we are back to action here. Gales on the curl. Agut with a dunk. And the crowd goes wild. I do believe we are going to have some nice crowds in here for our freshman and JV games with Agut, who's only eligible to play in those JV and freshman games. Gales gets it knocked away, and it was off of his leg. But that will be the kind of the attraction, the big 6'11" Agut leak. I'm gonna go as far as saying I do believe he might be the second tallest guy we've ever had playing here. Strip, nope. Foul gonna be called late whistle. Braden Rodrigue and Jacob Farr in. Andrew DeBarbaris and Agut going to check out. Bertrand hits the ground hard again, right on that backbone, or on that tailbone. And he's going to have a lot of ice tomorrow for that tailbone. And Bertrand's going to walk off very, very, very slowly. It'll be Brown, Gales, Farr, Harvey, and Rodrigue. Might be all you see tonight from Josh Bertrand. I want to make sure that tailbone injury does not linger, because Bertrand hits that floor quite a bit during the course of a basketball game. He plays extremely hard and does not shy away from hitting the floor ever. Number 00 knocks one down from the corner from behind the arc. Harvey, good ball fake, and gets it blocked. He probably should have put that shot up one dribble sooner, and then right after 00 knocks one down from deep. Throws up one way short. Far in the corner. Gives it off to Brown. Good ball movement. Far thought about the three, but saw Brown cutting. Gets it to him for the layup. And Sandoval getting it back down the court very quickly. That's their game. 34 knocks one down from the top. Right from the alley, and foul going to be called. We can get some subs coming in. Warriors going to stick with what they got out there on the floor. No subs for them. Brown pull up, knocks it down. Nice move by Sean Brown. Pull up jumper. Gales loses his footing a little bit. And number 12, the floater. Like Gales slipped a little bit. Foul going to be called. Number 4 riding Kai Harvey down the floor. Drag screen at the top. Rodrigue and too strong. Gales gets on the floor. Harvey from the top of the key knocks it down. Kai Harvey for 3. Great hustle from Brian Gales to get on that loose ball and find Kai Harvey for the triple. Back cut. Knocked out of bounds by Gales. Number 3 drives it straight through the defense, and a little bit of a late whistle again. Warriors back down, lays it in, and that'll do it for this period. We'll see kind of where this ends up with the scrimmage, and it looks like we're going to go possibly one more, but we'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, like we're going back with another roll of JV. The Edgecom, Watson, Williams, Nathan, and Rodrigue out there for JV Warriors. Down inside, Big Nick kicks it back outside. Braxton Rodrigue for 3, a little short. Big Nick with the rebound. Big Nick. Big Nicholas Nathan, sophomore. 6'3", 6'4", brings something the Warriors don't have a whole lot of, and that is height. And Rodri going to get called for the travel. Went to go step back behind that three-point line and took that one extra step. Edgecombe comes away with it. Up the floor to Big Nick. And just can't come up with it clean enough to get the good field goal. Big Nick hitting the floor. Be Sandomal ball. Little hook in the middle of the lane, knocks it down. Whistle. Little court malfunction there. One of the caps covering the volleyball pole slots came loose. That'll be Ethan Wynn checking in for the first time here for the Warriors. Inside, Big Nick puts it up, can't get the bounce. Foul going back the other way. Win back at the top. Rodri trying to feed it inside to Big Nick on the kick ball. It's going to bring in Jaden Skipper, Richie Aiken, and Jared Stinson, a.k.a. Sticks. Sticks throws it up and count it. Good job by Sticks to corral that one. Spun back towards the middle of the floor. Knocked it down off the baseline. Skipper couldn't cut the drive off enough. Going to get called for the foul. We're going to get the free throw. Knocked down. Wynn throws it away. And a foul going to be on number 33, Richie Aiken. Just a little bit too handsy there. That'll be number 17, James Boyle, checking in. And mad scramble for it. Steps is the call. Williams up the floor, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. Skipper, he was trying to feed Boyle. Foul going to be on 33 Aiken. Inside 52, going to be fouled by James Boyle. Be out of bounds. Or free throws be Rodrigue, Edgecombe, Agut, and Barbaras checking back in. Staying out there will be Tywayne Williams. Free throw knocked down. Edgecombe pulls up, tried to drop it off to Agut. Moving a little bit too fast. Good defense there by Agut. Tywayne with the rebound. Barbaras step back. Agut leak with the rebound. Went with the fadeaway. He is by far the tallest guy on the court. Decided to go with the fadeaway in the paint. Tried to kick it off to one of his teammates. And Edgecombe tried to go up the floor. Again, moving just a little bit too quick. Creates a turnover. Three-pointer, set shot, three. Tipped by Agut. One thing, Warriors trying to slow it down a little bit, but it's what the Gators do a good job. They've sped the Warriors up at all times tonight. Created lots of turnovers, and the Warriors have created lots of turnovers with some pretty good defense. Rodrigue from the wing, knocks it down. Braxton Rodrigue. Agut, I think, got a piece of that. 52 thought he had it free, and Barbaras lays it in. Reach in foul up around half court. And the reach. And that's going to be it. And that'll be it here for the scrimmage, I do believe. And everybody, thanks for tuning in this afternoon or this evening. We'll be back at you on Friday with Warrior football from Olympia, senior night versus Bruley. Back here on Monday for another scrimmage from boys basketball. And also on Wednesday, tomorrow night, we'll be sitting right here at the Battleground for the last home volleyball game of the season. So tune in Again, thank you for tuning in to the Warrior Broadcast Network. On behalf of myself, Coach Craig Saylor, the administration, faculty, and staff of St. Michael High School, we wish you, as always, good night, God bless, and go Warriors.